Hi guys, here are 25 tips for where winds meet. Let's go. Tip number 1. You can teleport to outposts for easy fire oil, which is one of the strongest things that you can put on your weapon for easy dot damage. Tip number 2. If you go to wandering paths and you go to challenges, you can see that certain gear sets are recommended to you at the very top of certain bosses. And when you hover over them, you can click to hold it in place and you'll see exactly what weapon sets that they drop. Tip number 3. You can recycle inner ways that you don't use by clicking the top right, the vintage bookplate, tips recycle, and then recycle any that you do not use. And press space to confirm. And you've just gotten 70. I've gotten 76 vintage book plates, which I can then press this again, go to tips exchange, and buy the chest according to your build. After you get the notes that you've received just now from the chest, you can then use those to recycle again and repeat the process until you get your desired inner ways. Tip number 4, you can go into your settings to adjust certain keybinds. For me, I'm using keyboard and mouse. So go to keyboard and mouse if you're using controller, and go to button settings. And here you can adjust all of your keybinds for your comfort. For me personally, I like to parry with my right mouse button, for example. So I exchanged my deflection onto right mouse button and my block to E, as well as my special skill to T. Tip number 5, you can go into your settings again, go to display, and you can change the visual style of your game. Right now, the default is 16 notes of music, but you can change it to things such as intense, which makes the game look very contrasted, or you can turn it to the other ones, which I think warm is pretty nice in very warm environments with lots of, it gives it sort of an eye saver mode type of look. Feel free to adjust to your liking. Tip number 6, the best way to farm for Jade Fish every week, which you get a max of 20k, is to go to Wandering Paths, go to Bounty, and Vendetta and Bounty Hunting are some of the easiest ways to earn Jade Fish. And as you can see here, you get real players, but you can also get NPCs, which allow you to get easy Jadefish. Arena is also another way to get easy Jadefish, as well as Heart of the Healer, which you can go by pressing casual co-op and then going to Heart of the Healer, and you can start matchmaking and it'll queue you up with 4 other players. Tip number 7, bosses teach you a lot about the game mechanics, and you can repeatedly do them in order to master them. And you can parry red skills for big damage and dodge golden skills. Tip number 8, you can animation cancel a lot in this game, and one of the best ways to animation cancel is for your Dragon's Breath. So you want to use Drunken Poet and then click your parry as soon as it activates, like that, and it basically gives you this intoxicated buff. While active, you can cast Dragon's Breath and Drunken Poet without drinking again. And drinking basically is an animation that lasts around 1 to 2 seconds, which takes a lot of time, especially if you're doing PvP. And when I have this activated, I can then activate Dragon's Breath with no drinking animation, and it's practically instant. The same goes for if you're using a weapon such as the spear. You can press Q, which gives you a damage buff, and immediately parry for Water Drop, which increases your HP damage dealt by 10%. Tip number 10, if you're going into an outpost and there are too many enemies, you can assassinate all of them by jumping over them and gaining the verticality. This basically overrides their visibility cone. Tip number 11, you should recycle some gear that you don't use in order to get some stones, which are basically used to tune your weapons. So most of the time I like to recycle blue gear because blue gear essentially doesn't have as many slots from attunement. So you want to use only epic gear and legendary gear when you eventually get it. For now, just recycle your blue gear, but you can save the ones with this purple and yellow stone, which basically means that they guarantee a legendary or epic attunement. Tip number 12, if you're having trouble finding oddities, you can teleport to an edge boundary stone such as here, 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 or one of the ones on the very edge of Qinghe or Kaifeng, and just go in a straight line, such as from here all the way straight. And this is a great way to find oddities just by going along the paven path. Tip number 13, some Jianghu errands are much easier to do by yourself and doesn't require other people, such as if you go to Sex and then go to Jianghu errand, these will be all 6 of your little missions that you have to do in order to gain your weekly reputation. And these are the ones that are very, very easy to do. This one, group cultivation, basically when you click it, it allows you to press space, which will basically teleport you to multiplayer mode. And when you get there, it'll show you exactly where it is on the map. Just go ahead and interact with it. You don't need anyone else, and it'll be in this area. And essentially, right here, and then it'll teleport you to multiplayer mode. And when you get here, just press F to join in on the crowd, and the bar will go up to 3,000, and you'll automatically complete that mission. Next is the take a group photo in online mode. For keyboard and mouse, it's F8 in order to take a photo. You don't even have to save the photo, and it'll automatically complete this mission for you after you've taken the photo. For this one, drink once today. You can basically buy any wine from any merchant, such as rose wine, and it'll complete it. Tested poison on yourself, you can get this as well from this exact 5 animal frolics. Go ahead and do it, and you'll automatically contract hysteria, which will then allow you to complete the mission. Play over 60 notes. Basically, you have to just play this. I believe this also works in single solo mode, and you can go ahead and just press space in order to solo perform this song. And you just have to get 60 combo. It saves if you only get like 40 the first time, so you can just keep doing it until you get it. And this is also very easy. Just click it, press go, and it'll teleport you. You'll just have to answer some questions, and those questions will be recycled every round basically. So you'll have repeating questions after like 2 minutes of doing all of them. Tip number 14, cooking recipes can easily be unlocked by completing fishing minigames or other easy missions and means, such as the steamed pork. So I got the mock clamfish by doing basically when you press it in the cooking tab after you've interacted with a campfire, it'll teach you exactly where to get it. Just go ahead and press space and it'll show you. For me, I've already unlocked it. And as for the materials, if you press the material that you're missing or that it requires, if you have the battle pass, you can go ahead and go to where it says, I already bought out the Kaifeng and the Qinghe general goods vendors, but it should say 999 for you if you haven't already, like the Twilight Remedies. And go ahead and click it. And this is a mobile shop that you can buy anything from wherever you are if you have the battle pass. Tip number 16, if you're in a guild, there is actually a guild hero realm and a public hero realm. And before you joined a guild, you probably only did hero realms once a week. But if you're in a guild, you can actually do it twice a week because there is a different, it's basically considered as a different mode. So essentially, you go to event, you can click clear hero, guild heroes realm once this week, press it and press go. And this is considered a guild dungeon dream Jinming pool. And then if you go to, after you completed that, you can do another one again. If you go to wandering paths, go to challenges, and then go to Heroes Realm. And this is considered the public Heroes Realm, which you can also do. So essentially, you can do 2 of these a week. Tip number 17, you can press Q from any height in order to negate fall damage, but you guys probably already know this. Alright guys, so a lot of you probably skip Gift of Gab missions or side quests, but they're actually very, very easy to do. Basically, when you start, you just press Q and E, and you drag whatever you see or whatever has a sword at the very top, and just keep spamming Q and E, and then press the very top one, which deals the most damage, and just rinse and repeat, and just keep spamming Q and E while dragging cards up that are available. And there you go, they'll just keep popping up while dragging, and his health will just keep going down. There you go, just keep spamming, and by the end you should already just very quickly win the debate. Alright guys, so you can actually buy one of the best inner ways in the game very, very early in the game from Tang Bao and Qinghe for 5k Echo Jades, and he's located here at the Blissful Retreat Boundary Stone, located right here. And basically you want to talk to him, and in his shop he should be selling Moral Chant pages, which you need 10 of, and if you buy all 10 it'll cost 5k Echo Jades, but it's very, very worth it because this inner way is probably one of the best, and everyone is running this in the China server as well, because it basically increases your overall damage as well as healing, and it's just a great foundation inner way for every build. Alright guys, so basically if you have a lot of Jade Fish, which you probably do, you can go to bag, go to this bag icon here, or go to this coin icon at the very end, press Jade Fish, and when you click it, you should be able to go to your season shop. This is a very easy way to access it if you don't know how. And then you can essentially buy anything with the Jade Fish that you earn each week. And some of the best ones that I like to buy are the Mystic Skills Breakthrough. These are for upgrading your Mystic Skills, which is very, very useful. Certain ones you need are very good for upgrading your skills. You can also buy tier whatever level or whatever tier you are in order to get the gear that you need. For me, I need Hawkwing, so I would buy the tier 51 gear chest. I can essentially buy it twice, so for a total of 25 total chests, which is huge. And it'll basically cost me almost nothing. 1,000 jadefish and like 1,500. So 2,500 jadefish for 25 chests is incredible price. And then you can also buy career notebooks, which are very, very good. And these are for the specifics. If you're doing scholar, you buy scholar. If you're doing healer, you buy healer. And then this, you can basically, when you buy it, you can choose. All very good. The appearances, I don't really spend my money on, but mainly these three tabs. Tip number 21, if you don't press space during the lightness skill, you will automatically enter the glide animation. For the first one, you have to press space, but after this one, if you don't press space at all, you can just automatically enter the glide formation. And there you go. You just won't go up as high enough, and you'll just keep gliding, and you can press Q to land immediately. Tip number 22, if you guys didn't know, if you're in a party or something and your team's at the bottom, you can actually hold control on your keyboard in order to go free mouse mode, and you can essentially press anything that you need, anything up here, menu, whatever. If you're in a party, you can press the voice chat. This basically allows you to interact more freely with any UIs on the screen. Tip number 23, you can actually tame horses in Where Winds Meet if you go to Qinghe and then you go to the horse icon here, Wild Main Ranch. You can essentially basically tame any of these horses right here, but you will be required to sneak up on them. Alright guys, after you've teleported to the ranch, you will basically see a lot of horses around. You want to sneak up on them, and it'll tell you to press whatever shows up on the screen here. Let's see. Press F to capture horse, and then it'll tell you to basically press the direction where the horse icons go. And there you go. After you've completed it, it should say the horse's stats. Alright guys, for tip number 24, this is more of a quality of life thing, but you can actually turn off secondary weapons or main weapons or the bow as well from appearing on your character. So you go to appearance, go to more options, and then go to appearance visibility. Here you can press whatever you want to show or hide on your character. Right now I have the bow hidden, and yeah, usually I just keep my sword visible, but you can also turn off your outfit effects as well. But yeah, very, very useful quality of life. Alright, guys, for the final tip, you can actually sheath your weapon in this game if you pull out your sword in very public places that might disturb other people. For the keyboard and mouse, it is Z, so it'll automatically sheath your weapon. For if you're using a controller, it should be down on the D-pad. Alright guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you found these 25 tips extremely useful in your journey throughout Where Winds Meets. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and let me know down in the comments below what you guys want to see next, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.